that one person in your life, whether it's a friend or a personal acquaintance, maybe it's a coworker, that always seems to have some sort of a personal problem going on in their life, regardless of the circumstances? This person is always miserable, always, despite any effort that you put forth to provide them with help or assistance. It's almost as if your actions to aid them are scoffed at, and then they form another excuse as to why they can't overcome their own adversity. These people have a very real problem. However, it's a problem that only they can repair with their own will and conscious choice. While it's important to offer assistance and support to those in need, we must not do so at the expense of our own equanimity and our own happiness. To do so is the equivalent of helping a person who's hanging on a cliff, climbing back up, who has no desire to fully climb back up the cliff. In turn, the consequences would be them pulling you over the cliff as well, considering they have no desire to pull themselves up. They have let go of hope. Now, the truth is, these people exist. Perhaps it's out of their own inability to see their own success in life, so they wish to drag others down into the pits with them. They're pained by observing the success of other people, especially their friends or people that are close to them, maybe their colleagues. They'll create their own pity party, then they'll cry when nobody shows up to their pity party. In the event that people do show up, they'll become so dependent on the sympathy of other people, which merely serves as a short-term satisfaction that's actually masking a long-term problem underneath. Be observant of these people. Be aware of their intentions and their motives, but always give them at least a chance. Because it's understandable that some people are going through a rough time. We all go through rough times, right? It's understandable. We have to give them a chance to be able to express themselves, be able to engage with them, and be able to provide them with the assistance and the tools to grow. However, as the old saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It is your responsibility to acknowledge the negative people in your life and take whatever steps necessary to pull yourself away from them. Only you can determine when that's necessary. Now, studies show that the more positive people you have in your life, the more you increase your own atmosphere for positivity. Alternatively, the more negative people you have in your life, the more likely you're going to be influenced by negative influences. In fact, studies also show that negative influences are substantially more powerful than positive influences. So choose your influences wisely. Remember, rise up and live by example.